Welcome to Spotlight New England. I'm one of your hosts, Audra McClelland.
And I'm Ashley Erling, and I'm so excited because this is your big day.
This is a very big day for me. You were the one that told me. I had no idea.
I was surprised you didn't know. I was surprised.
Were you really?
Yeah, I figured, I don't know, that you would have seen it somewhere. In your, online scrolling.
Travels, something. Yeah.
Well, in case anyone doesn't know,
it's National Golden Girls Day.
Golden Girls Day.
The Golden Girls. You know what's funny, Ash? Because maybe this is why would spend Christmas in July on my Hallmark network. And then last night I went to bed. It was like maybe around like 10 o'clock. Maybe no, it was 11 o'clock. And I saw that Golden Girls was going to be coming on. And I'm like, wait a second. They're back because they pause it for Christmas in July.
And I knew that
that's why.
I knew that they did that for real Christmas and not July or starting in like October, basically.
Right.
Because I too am a Golden Girls fan.
You do love Golden Girls.
Probably like slightly less than you, but it's close.
But you love it.
Oh yeah, it's close. So I knew that they did that. They just go all out on their like holiday programming.
They really do.
So I didn't know it was off right now. But you know there are other stations that play it, right?
I do. They're like I know TV Land plays them quite a bit.
Some of those stations that play like old sitcoms.
Yes, but Hallmark, like I know when they come on.
Yeah.
And I also I guess I could just like stream
no,
it somewhere, right?
I do it the same way you do. I do it the same way because this is what I think of it. And tell me if you do it the same way. For me, it's like a comfort show.
Yes.
So I'll watch it like at night when I'm falling asleep, or like if I'm just like kind of like doing something around the house and I want background noise, like to have it on.
It is. It's a comfort show.
Yeah,
it's a comfort show.
Why do you think that is though?
Maybe it's because I used to watch with my Nana, or like I really do have these memories of childhood watching the Golden Girls, like with my Nana, and now like when I watch it, I'm like, I can't believe they let me watch this when I was little.
I was gonna say, if you do watch it now as an adult, it must have gone over our head. I didn't watch
totally
it as
went
a
over
kid.
my head.
I didn't really watch it as a kid. Like I may have seen pieces of it here or there. I started watching it as an adult because again, like I like background noise, so it would be on and I would put it on and I was like, oh my god, the Golden Girls, like what a great show, I love them. And it just became one of those things that you just always turned on,
right? Because
it's on. But if you watch it now,
it's racy.
It's a little racy.
And you know what I thought, and you tell me what you think. So I thought, Sex and the City emulated that. So you have these 4 women that are just placed in New York City. Blanche is like the Samantha character.
Yep.
And then you have like Rose, who's the innocent one, who's kind of the character of like
Charlotte,
Krista Davis, Charlotte. And then you have really like Dorothy, who's kind of like I would say maybe like
is she your Carrie?
She might be the Carrie, dare I say it. And then Sophia, although maybe it is Sophia. I don't know who would be, but I thought I'm like, did they just take that formula?
Which one's Miranda.
So Miranda,
I guess so.
Would she be Sophia, kind of like the cranky, a little bit like, always like kind of tells it how it is?
No, I think you're right. But, it is interesting whenever you see people saying like, if you took the Golden Girls now and just put them with like long hair, they would be like, because they weren't really that old.
No, they weren't. They were like in their like I think late 40s and 50s. I mean, one of them like turned 50 during it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like so close.
I know. I'm like, I really am a Golden Girl. Like I
know.
And today, so it coincides with National Cheesecake Day, which is today as well. So it's just like the best day ever.
It literally is the best day.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my comfort shows. Gilmore Girls.
I was just gonna say, I love Gilmore Girls. Yep.
Comfort show for me. Like they're kind of like on a similar, like they're a girly show.
They're girly shows. I would also think, if you know Ashley, you know that she loves like murder, mystery. I would think like Law and Order would be like a comfort show for you.
It actually is also a comfort
like background noise.
I could, I mean, I don't even want to get into it. Like, I literally have seen like every episode of SVU.
Have you?
Never get sick of them. Even though I've seen them all and know what happens.
You all know what happens.
I can't really describe to you why that is that way, but that also I will fall asleep to.
See, and as a side note, you have to see the Mariska Hargitay documentary.
I did.
Oh, you did? Because I did.
Did you see it?
I loved it.
Okay, you have to watch it.
It's a great one. Because I went in knowing nothing. I went in knowing nothing, just that I liked her.
I knew everything, obviously, but the day it came out, I was like,
I need
to watch this. It
was really good.
It was excellent.
It was really good.
It was excellent.
I had no idea about her.
It's very interesting life.
Truly.
Very interesting.
Truly.
Life. You'd be surprised if you don't know about her upbringing and
it was unbelievable.
All of that. So, Golden Girls Day. I hope you have cheesecake today.
I'm gonna have cheesecake tonight, and I'm going to watch my girls tonight. So I'm gonna do.
It's a good day.
I love it. It's a great day. We also have a really great day too because we have an unbelievable guest coming up who we both love. And we can't wait to dive in and just hear more about her story. So stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Spotlight New England. So our next guest, She's just, we were calling her this morning like a mama mogul, a boss babe in the Rhode Island state. I mean, just, she has done so much, and we just truly love her. Cassandra, welcome to Spotlight New England.
Hi, thank you for having me.
We're so excited to have you here.
I'm so
I
excited
know
to be
that
here.
you're like, okay, it's live. Like, what are we doing right
Yeah.
now? But we've been wanting to talk to you for a long time.
I'm so excited to talk.
We just love you.
We
I
really
love
do.
you both.
I mean, we really do. So, okay, let's start off with Glistening Goddess.
Yes.
You're the goddess behind Glistening
That's
Goddess.
me. Yes.
You
I am.
are Glistening Goddess.
Or she's
I am Glistening Goddess.
Yeah.
Yes.
I live, breathe, die, dry bar.
I know.
I actually
I
think
think
I can
everybody
smell
knows.
it in one of your hairs right now. I'm
Prob-
not sure.
I'm fresh out.
Yeah.
And
it
I
smells great.
And I just used some hairspray that my Haley had me get last time I came there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, though, like you do so much and you are such an incredible businesswoman. But let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Was Glistening Goddess the first business that you opened in Rhode Island?
Yes. So
Okay.
I started a mobile spray tanning business about 15 years ago. It was a little like side hustle, if you will. And I started going to people's houses, and I made like a horrible website. It was so bad. And I was getting calls, and I was like, okay, I might be onto something. Okay. So then I was like, maybe I'll open a storefront, somewhere. So looked around, landed on Killingly Street.
Yeah.
Looked at a lot in between. Maybe buying a full service salon, maybe not. Full circle.
Yeah.
Now I have 2 hair salons. But, I was like, you know what? And landed on Killingly Street, opened that. It'll be 14 years next month.
That's
Yep.
amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a big accomplishment.
It really is.
Yeah,
And,
to be open that long.
You do great tans. We got to get
Thank you.
Ashley there for a tan.
Well,
I
I'm
know.
going to talk to you after because I want to go in next week.
Oh, good. Great. I would love to.
So
be
we'll
like
talk
whatever.
offline
Right,
and schedule
offline.
something. No, but I mean, you are truly known, like in the state, as like the person to go to for a spray tan. Like, how do you think that happened? How do you think you
That's a great
became that person, the go-to?
Just working so hard.
Yeah.
I worked every day, 7 days straight for about 7 years. I'm not kidding. Like,
Yeah.
didn't leave. Like, went to bed, woke up, went back to the salon. I lived, breathed.
Where does that
salon.
mentality come from? Have you always been just like a hard worker?
Yeah, I've always liked to work. Like, I
Yeah.
always wanted to work. My parents worked very hard, and I just wanted to be, I was brought up that way, and I don't know, like even when I was 15, like I wanted to go, whatever.
You want to
work.
do something?
Yeah.
So you're like
Work,
an
make money.
entrepreneur kind of by nature. you
Yeah.
would say.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you always know like what direction you wanted to go in, like the
No.
beauty realm or no? So like how did that happen?
I would say spray tanning is a happy accident.
What were you doing while you were before? What were you doing before like the mobile? Like you said, you were doing that.
I was
as a
a
side hustle.
court stenographer. And I
What?
yes.
Did you know that?
That's my
I
hidden
love the
talent.
layers
That's
of
my
the-
hidden
Oh
talent.
my god!
Yeah, so I did in the classroom closed captioning for deaf and hard of hearing students at
What a
the
fun
state
fact!
schools. Yes.
Shut up! I didn't know that.
And I was working.
Yeah.
Like maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 hours a week, and I was bored. I was like,
Want to do something else?
I want to do something else. So I was like, well, what's happening?
Yeah.
What's hot? Spray tanning started
Yeah.
to come up, and I was like, let me try it. I went, I took a class, I bought the equipment, and I did it on the side. And then suddenly it became my whole thing.
Wow.
And then I obviously couldn't do the other job anymore because it took over my life
Did
in
it-
the best way.
Did it take a long time to start to kind of get that following, or was it because like did it happen more quickly than you thought it would?
It happened quicker than I thought it would,
Yeah.
but it didn't happen instantly, if that makes sense.
Because social media at that point, I mean, it was out there, but it wasn't what it is
Not
right
what
now.
it is
So you
now,
had to
yeah.
be good at what you do because it was all word of mouth.
It was all word of mouth and referrals, and that's still the best advertising to this day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always the best advertising.
Yeah.
I mean, social media now, like we had an Instagram, but it was
Right.
like we posted one picture.
Right. You're like, look
Yeah,
at this tan
just like-
girl.
Every 2 weeks, I don't know, maybe once a month, but that's not what you did.
No,
you know?
you're right.
No.
We didn't do, and like Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
We would post on Facebook, but
Yeah.
And we've said too, spray tanning is an intimate thing because you're
Very.
seeing people,
Right.
Either, just with like a little bathing suit on, or maybe they don't have anything on. I mean, it's something that you have to trust who you're going to.
not only that, but there's a lot more layers to that. There's people who are going through chemo, who have just had a mastectomy.
Yeah.
There's a lot. We've seen a lot, and it's wonderful to be able to be a place that everyone feels comfortable to come.
Everyone
Yeah.
always says that you make them and your team make them feel so comfortable, which and you know that I've told you this. Like, this is one of the reasons I don't really go spray tanning because I'm like, this is intimidating to me. It's like, that's a lot. So take us through the process.
Okay.
If somebody like hasn't, like, you know, me, like I'm not really like familiar with the process of how you go get a spray tan. Like, what happens?
You walk in, you get naked, you get sprayed, you leave. But no, really, like
So the long short of it is.
the long short of it is you'll feel comfortable, I promise.
Yeah.
And if you don't, call me.
Well, you'll be there.
You won't. I'll spray you.
I know, like you'll be there. Yeah, but what should people know if you're gonna get? I mean, I could ask you too because you love a spray tan. But like, if you're gonna
spray, I'm not nearly as good as you.
If you're gonna prep and you want to go, like, how do you make it last? Like, how do you prepare for an appointment?
Those are great questions. So waxing and shaving should be done about 24 hours before your tan, just because your pores open and all that. If you're going to get a pedicure, that should always be done before. It can be done day of before.
Okay.
You just don't want to get it done after.
And that's because the tan would get on the color.
Well, it would come off when you're soaking your feet and scrubbing it and all that. So
Got
nails, it doesn't stain your nails.
Got it.
We wipe them down.
Yeah.
You can have white nails, French, you know. And spray tan only stains skin.
Okay. Yeah.
Your natural nails are an extension of your skin. So honestly, the only people's nails that ever get stained are men, typically. And if we have weekly regular men, I recommend they put a clear coat, just because it won't stain it the first time.
Yeah.
But if you come like every week, for a bunch of weeks, your nails are going to start to turn a little bit because it's a natural extension of your skin.
Yeah. And then how long does the tan typically last for? And I know there's a couple different kinds you can get, right? Or like an express or tell me more about that.
Yes, we have an original solution, which you get sprayed. You leave on for 8 hours or more. Some people love to leave it on.
That's what I
marinate it
on there.
It really is just like a personal preference. And some people like, it's sticky. I need to get this off as soon as possible.
That would be me.
So we offer the express. But also if you're breastfeeding, express.
Okay.
You know, because then you can still breastfeed your baby if you have to. So there's, or if you have a soccer game tonight, there's a million reasons why you would need to rinse it off before.
I love that you've thought of everything with that.
Everything.
Like even just like right off the tip of your tongue. Like if you're breastfeeding, you do this. Like you think of your clients.
Yes.
I think that's good. That shows how you are as a human being. Like your clients are first.
Yeah, always.
And
always.
how did you get to, so like now you're at the point, like I said, that like people just know you by name. You have so many clients. A lot of them are like well known, you know, like celebrity clients even. Like how does that feel now fast forwarding to where you are from 14 years ago when you started, like to see all of that?
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Like I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah. I love it. Like
it's great though.
Accident.
It was
like
a happy accident.
Yeah.
No, it really is.
That's unbelievable.
But I swear, like, and I there's a TED Talk on it too, and it's amazing. But it's like and they made us watch it when we were doing the dry bar process. Yeah. But it's the why, and it was never like I want to be the busiest spray tanning salon in Rhode Island and make all the money. It was I just want to make people happy and comfortable and inclusive, and that was it.
And this is it.
That's awesome.
You know, so I think finding your why is really important.
That's actually a really great point.
I like that. And then let's move to let's drive to the drive.
Let's drive.
The drive.
You want to go now? Oh, she wants to go now.
Yes.
I would. What made you want to jump in and take that on? Because it's an iconic brand. It's a luxury brand. And I know that it had been talks about bringing it to Rhode Island for years and years. And
it was actually like, I was going to say, when it made headlines when you actually said that you were going to open a dry bar. I remember like, we heard that and we were like, oh my God, really? Like it was such a big deal.
And they don't just sell to anybody, I would assume.
Oh, no. No, it was actually, even when we did the process, it was extremely difficult because at the time it was owned by Dry Bar Holdings, which was the original company that started. And since they've sold out to a private company, like a larger, it's called WellBiz. You know, they own a bunch of brands. The only other one in Rhode Island is Fitness Together, but they own like a lash brand and all that. So really, it was more like a retirement plan, I would say, like thinking of something else to branch out to. At the time, it was pre-COVID. I was approached by a friend of mine, and they were like, we're going to be opening this space. We want you to come in it for Glistening Goddesses. And I was like, Glistening Goddesses, this is too nice. Like, Glistening Goddesses is like a speakeasy. Like, no, you don't want to see everybody you know.
Yes.
Crawling out with your hair up, no bra.
Right.
You don't want to be in the middle of Garden City or, you know, anywhere like that. So I was like, listen. And I was like, oh my, this is exactly what happened. I know it sounds crazy, but I was like, Dry Bar. And that was it. I love Dry Bar. I was always a Dry Bar customer. Every time I went anywhere, I would literally book my flight, then book my blowout.
Like same way.
You actually get
same way.
Like,
I love that.
Vegas, New York, LA, Florida, it was the same way.
I need to get my hair done immediately. I don't like to wash my own hair.
Wow.
I can't do my own hair. I'm not a hairdresser, disclaimer.
Right. You're like, I own them, but I can't do anything.
I can spray you, but I can't do your hair. No. I can barely do my daughter's hair.
Like the spot. Like every time I go, packed.
Yeah.
Every time I go, packed.
Yeah. Yes.
What do you love about it?
Oh God, I mean, it's along the same lines, just making women feel beautiful. It's priceless. It truly is, and there's so many occasions why people come in to both businesses, and whether it's a really happy day, like a wedding, like you're getting married, or it's someone's funeral, and it's just you're there for them for whatever reason, and it's like a teeny sliver of their day, but at least you're there. You know?
And the drive our experience is an experience.
It's a whole experience.
Which that was probably my favorite part about it, besides having somebody wash your hair, which is like the world's ultimate luxury.
Yes.
Right.
But like you have like a great time when you go in there. You get a glass of whatever you want.
Yep.
Champagne, obviously.
Champagne or mimosa.
What we went with. You have like movies playing. Yep. It is just so fun.
It's fun. It's a good environment. It's a happy environment.
Yeah.
And whether you want to come in and get some work done, put your laptop on the bar and just plug in and do that, and you don't want to talk to anybody, or you want to chat, you want to come with your girlfriends. Whatever it is.
Tell me this, how do you, because you obviously you have a daughter who we're obsessed with.
Yes.
We're obsessed with her.
So
how do you balance being like, really, because you are so present with your daughter. Like you do so much with her, which is unbelievable.
Yes.
And maybe that is one of the beauties of being an entrepreneur, is that you can be able, you don't have to clock in at a certain time and clock out. How do you balance it all though? Because you probably have to be on, I would think, all the time.
Yes. Honestly, a lot of employees. That's my secret.
That's a great secret.
Good ones.
Yeah, good ones. Yeah. I mean, I used to think I could do it all, and I did do it all on Killingley Street for a long time. But if you want to grow, you got to delegate to elevate. Really.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
It's true. Like you
Write
have
that down.
Write it down. Another quote of the day. But yeah, you have to. You have to like relinquish some control and be like, I do think I give, an amazing spray tan, but I can also train people to do it. Just like we have, they're called shop educators in Dry Bar shops that train our staff to do the blowouts. Like, obviously you have a favorite person, and but everyone's trained by the same
job.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that. And like, what advice would you give to someone who was like, you know what, I would love to own my own business. This is the kind of the route I want to take. Obviously it's not always, glitter and sparkles. It can be tough. But I think that's the beauty of people being honest. But like, what advice would you give someone?
Never say no and never give up. I never, like you asked me like how I grew my business when I was opening. I never said no to anybody. I don't care if you wanted to come. I was already parked at my house. I would get back in the car. I would go.
Wow.
Because that person could be somebody that refers 20 people to you, and that it's an evolving thing. So I would say just never say no. I think it's different. Nowadays the work ethic is a little bit different.
It is, but I understand, and I feel a similar way. It's like you do have to work hard to get the rewards of that.
Yes, and people would see like a sliver, like 15 minutes of my day at the salon, and I'm like, but I got here at 7, and I'm leaving at 11, and I'm gonna go home and come back. Like you're seeing 15 minutes, and like because you're in, you're out,
Right. Yeah,
so
that's a
just
good
working hard and just never giving. And I know that's like so cliche and like,
but honestly,
it's true.
It is true.
It is true.
And it's
true.
It's something that you want to keep saying because you want people to know, a younger generation. Like I love that you bring your daughter.
Oh yeah,
when
she's everywhere with me.
that she like sees how hard you work. I think that's incredible.
Hopefully she won't have to work as hard. That's the goal.
That's a goal, right?
Somebody else that works hard for you.
Right.
Right. I mean, just do that or just do it yourself. But I mean, social media, I guess now they could use that to their advantage.
Yes.
I feel like I'm a little beyond that because I'm older and
I know.
than some of the young people starting a business.
Yeah.
But that's a great way to capitalize on.
What's next for you? I mean,
I feel like you always have something up your sleeve.
Is your brain always work? Like, is it always going a mile a minute with ideas?
Yeah. I mean, but I've been on a little bit of a pause and just enjoying Celine, my daughter, and just spending my time with her and just being there with her.
She's a riot.
Yeah.
By the way,
she wanted to come out. She thought she was coming.
She has the best. She has the best personality. She is so funny. When we were there, and she was just like she was like.
She have the remote and the phone.
But she was like, and she was like shadowing us. I was like, I would hire you.
Yeah.
Like you could take video.
Oh, it probably would do a good job.
She was like getting down low to like get angles.
knows.
Oh my god, I loved it. She was and she was so funny. Like She was like making me
she's
laugh.
a hot ticket.
She's very mature.
She's a really hot ticket.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We've loved. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God.
We
our
have to have you
pleasure.
again.
Yeah.
We just love talking with you, and you're an inspiration to
Thank
so many
you.
people.
That means a lot.
You're a
Yeah,
hard
you really
worker.
are.
You're a humble person, and you just
You
when
really
I told her
are
she would talk
so
about
humble.
herself, she was like, "What? Like
Yeah.
that speaks
You are.
volumes.
You're so humble.
It really does. Thanks for stopping by.
That's nice. Thank you for
love
having me.
Our
So make
pleasure.
sure you first of all, we'll have all the information obviously on Spotlight New England, but make sure you get your tan, you get your hair, you do all the things because it's worth it. Makes you feel beautiful.
And we do have 2 locations for Dry Bar.
That's
that's
right.
right.
A lot of people
Providence
don't know
and
that.
Cranston. Don't
Providence.
forget about Providence.
Which
Free
are both
2-hour
amazing.
parking.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's a big one.
It's a big one.
I know.
sure you
There is
start
parking.
Parking in the
There is
city.
parking.
This is Rhode Island.
Yes.
Rhode Island.
We have a parking place.
So
true.
all the info on
So
the
true.
site. And stick around because we have more to come with Spotlight New England.
Welcome back to Spotlight New England. We were chatting about how we're trying to get out to like new places that we haven't been to before. And so recently, you and I went to this fabulous place,
Gorgeous.
Gardner House in Newport, which is, I don't know exactly how old it is, but it's new. It's within
Definitely
the past,
because we're both, neither one of us would have both obviously heard of it, but we had never been
it's
before.
in the past couple of years, like 1 to 2 years. So we got invited to a brunch there with our friends at Aaron Anchor, who we love. And we hadn't been there, and we were so excited to go because we hadn't seen it.
Right.
It is such
gorgeous.
a gorgeous spot.
Right.
Like just the interior decor and design.
Which you love. You love that
I'm
stuff.
obsessed with it. Here are some photos from their website of
Yeah.
just how gorgeous it is. So I wasn't surprised when I saw that recently they were featured in Town and Country. So Town and Country does this series that they call a Snob's Guide.
Yep.
Which obviously, I love.
She's all over
And
it.
they go to different, places, locations, cities,
Yes.
whatever.
There's
and
where we
They
eat.
give you
Flora.
the Snob's Guide. So
Yep.
they did a Snob's Guide to Newport, and one of the places that they had mentioned was Gardner House. So they have, you can stay there. It's a hotel,
Which is
boutique
beautiful.
hotel, absolutely stunning. But then there's also a restaurant, a bar, and it is just the most gorgeous.
Yeah, it was stunning.
place.
It was stunning. And it was funny because when I was waiting for you to get there, I actually took the wrong turn.
Yeah, well,
So she had to
my
loop
GPS
around.
told me to take the wrong wharf.
Should have loop around. But
the
as I was
record.
waiting, and you can see other photos, but I was listening to a woman who must be one of their events manager talking to a couple who were thinking of getting married there.
Oh my gosh, how
And just
fun.
what she was saying, like, you could take photos out on the back. And we
Yeah.
ended up going up there
Yeah.
for obviously our brunch and taking photos. It was like sweeping views of Newport. It
Yeah.
really is. It's a gorgeous space.
And it's cool though because it's kind of tucked away and
yes,
hidden
yes.
a little bit.
At the very end.
yeah, it's the end of the wharf, and
So pretty.
It's always nice to see new places, new businesses, and something that's like a little bit different.
It was different. It was gorgeous, and the food was great
The
at
food
the
was
at Flora. Again, we ate at Flora, but the studio bar, where was that?
So I think that's
The first floor?
downstairs, but we
Okay.
didn't go in there.
It's really cool.
I think that's what they call. I could be wrong about this, but I think that's what they call the locals bar. Maybe it's not that.
Okay.
But there's like a bar downstairs in there that everyone says like where all the locals go.
Okay, that's what they were talking
Because it's
about
just
when we were there.
So
Yes.
beautiful. Like again, the interior design, which is just like something I'm obsessed with.
She was taking photos of the wall.
The wallpaper. I was taking photos of the wallpaper. Well, I need wallpaper.
I know. I mean, it was great. It was very smart.
So I was like, I need to be like, inspired.
Yes, and you
and
were.
I was, so I thought it was beautiful, and we had just gone there. So when I saw that they were highlighted,
It was awesome.
I mean, no surprise. And there's
Not at
I
all.
mean, there are so many great spots, but it's nice to
Our
like,
Newport summer.
Our Newport summer continues.
Trying.
And nice to give these newer places a little shout out
Yeah,
too.
I was happy we got there.
Yeah.
Happy we got there.
And I plan on getting back.
I would love to go back.
Yeah.
Can we fit this in? Can we have more of a Newport summer? We have a whole month.
Yeah.
All right.
We have more than a month, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, August is coming up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna even say it. We're getting closer to wedding time. Our wedding.
Oh, I can't talk about that. That's for another episode. I can't talk about that. Thank you for joining us today on Spotlight New England. We will see you next time.